Welcome back. So in this video you're going to learn how to create headers and footers, and you're going to learn how to add page numbers to your document. So to achieve that, we're going to be going to the Insert tab. I'm still using the same document. Go to Insert tab. Then you're going to come to Header and Footer group. Can you see it here? Then you're going to see Header. So look at what headers do. Headers help you to repeat content at the top of every page. They are useful for showcasing information like title, author, and page number. So those are things that you could add as the header of your document. So let's also look at the footer. Footers help you repeat content at the bottom of every page. They are useful for showcasing information like title, author, and page number. Can you see that? So here is your header at the top margin. The bottom margin right within there is your footer. Do you understand? So now you can add both header and footer together on one document, though it is always advisable that you use one of them, but that doesn't mean you can use the two at the same time. You can use the two together if there is need for it. But in order not to make your document to be too wordy and not to make it to be too busy, you either make use of header or you make use of footer. So header means you want it to be at the top, footer means you want it to be at the bottom. Do you understand? So your page number can also be applied either to the top of your document or bottom. So these are things that you can achieve with header, footer, and page number. So let's look at header first of all. So select it. Then you have some templates there already waiting for you that you can choose from. As you can see them. So you have a choice to make out of all this. So look at this one now. This one has document title. Can you see that? This one has only page number. Can you see that? This one has document title. Can you see that? This one has page number and document title. So let's see this motion even page, at least for us to see how it looks. This is motion odd page. Can you see that? So this one is to your left, this one is to your right, depending on what you desire. So I think we should use this. So by selecting it, you'll see that you already have it here. Don't forget that I said that the settings, the default settings for your header and footer is 0.5 inches top, 0.5 inch but at the bottom. So if you look at it, don't forget that the margin we left in the first place was 1 inch. So if you say 0.5, you look at it from this point to this point is 0.5, from here to here is 0.5. So your header will come at that point. Do you understand? At that divide, that's where you're going to have it. Do you understand? So that's why you're having it here. If you say header from top now, if you increase it, it's going to drop it down a little. Can you see where it is now? Look at the point. Okay, but the best place to put it is 0.5, so it's going to be here. I hope you're getting it. So you can edit this your document title now. Let's say you want something what is it called now? What can we call it? Okay, let's use company profile. Okay, That is what's coming to my mind. So when you're done, click outside for you to see. You will see that you are still within the header section. If you come here now, you see that you can't do anything. Click once, you can't do anything there. So to come out of this place, it's either you click close header and footer, or you double click here, that is under this line, anywhere under this line. So if you double click now, it's going to go. Can you see it? So this is your header now. Do you understand? So you need to get that. So what if you want to edit it? Peradventure you made a mistake here. Can't you go back? You can. So all you need to do is to double click at the header section at this place. Just double click there. To get out, you double click outside. To get in back, you need to double click within this margin. Do you understand? So you can correct anything you want to correct here. Do you understand that? So that's that about that. And in case maybe you still have other things to add apart from this to this header section, you can still add it. Do you understand? You are still within the header section. Let's say, for example, once you create the header, it's going to bring out the design contextual tab. Do you understand? Because this tab comes out on context. Do you understand? So it's because your header and footer is being worked on. That's why this thing is out, this design tab. If not, it won't be out. So if you get out of this, and this design is different from the normal design. Look at it. So this one is here. It's different from this. That's why we call it contextual tab, because it's out on context. Do you understand? It's out because you're working on header and footer. So this design is for header and footer. You still see more of that when you're dealing with table and the likes. Design tab will always come out, which is tailored to what you're dealing with at that time. So when you have this design contextual tab on that table, you're not going to have all these ones. The commands you're going to have there will be different from what you're seeing now. Do you understand that? So that's how it works. I hope you got it. So that's it. So what am I saying? You can still add other things to this depending on your choice. Let's say you want to add date and time here, right on the header. So all you need to do is to select it, then choose the date you want. I want this. Then if I want to update automatically, don't forget, just like what I taught you earlier, you can. If you want today's date only, you see, okay. So look at where it is now. So if you click here, look at it. So should it be like this? No. So what do you need to do? You can push it towards your right. You can bring it back. Do you understand that? So something of this nature. So when you click like this, look at it now. This is where it is. I hope you get what I'm saying. So, and if you want to put it right on this line, you can also do that. From this company profile, okay, let me remove this one first. They are not on the same line. If you look at it, I just inserted it differently. I just wanted to show you. But if you want it to be on the same line, let me delete this one first. So I've deleted that. So all I need to do is to click right in front of the company profile. Let's say I want it to be at the other hand. I have to click here, then press my tab key. You know the tab key on your keyboard. So when you shift it to the right, you can apply your time and date to it. Do you understand? Depending on what you want. So look at it. I can click here to move back by using backspace key until it comes in. So look at it now. So I can double click here to see how it's going to look. So I have my date and my the title of the document there. Can you see that? So that's the way to achieve that. Do you understand that? So, and if you want this to get to, the end of the document, maybe you want it to touch that junction all you need to do is just to take it further. You understand? You can push it out like this towards your right. Do you understand? So what did I do? I use this. Can you see? So if you select this, it's going to take it back. So if you select right alignment, because you want that date to align, you're going to have it shift to the end of this margin. Do you understand that? So I prefer this. So look at the way it's looking. So let's go to print and let's see how it's going to look. Print preview now. Let me increase the zoom for us to see it clearly. So if you print this document, this is the way it's going to appear. Do you understand that? This is the way it's going to appear with the header. I hope you understand. So these are things that you need to know while working on header. So let me go back to it. Now this is the page number that you're looking at here, but this page number is 0 because by default it starts from 0. But if you want yours to start from 1, you can. Okay, you can achieve that. So how do you change this number to 1 now? You need to go to page number. So this particular header has page number incorporated into it. So you are not assigning page number separately. So how do I change the format from 0 to 1? So all I need to do is to come to format page numbers. Can you see that? Format page numbers. So I can choose how I want my numbering to appear. If I want it to be 1, I want it to be like this. Look at this sign now. You have dash, 1 dash, something like this. You can choose it. If you want ABC, if you want ABC capital, small, if you want a Roman figure, do you understand? You can choose any of them depending on what you want. So, but I think I still want this. Do you understand? So page numbering is starting from where? Start at 1. Do you understand that? Start at 1. So if I say start at 1, it will give me 1 now. So I can double click outside and see the way it's going to look. Can you see it now? So this is what you need to understand. So if you look at this particular document, you see that it is not it didn't affect the second page. Why? Let me show you quickly. Because I selected let's go back. Let me go back to header, double click there. Look at this particular section. I said different first page. Different first page. So I said give the first page, look at it, give the first page a different header and footer from the rest of your document. That's why it's not affecting the other pages. Do you understand? So it means this will only be applied to this first page. I hope you get what I'm saying. So that is what you need to understand. So for you now to apply that to this second page, you will need to come here and add the header you want to the second page. Do you understand? Because I want it to be different. So let me look for what I can use here. So let's assume that I want this facet to be applied here. This is the second page now. Do you understand? So when I click out, you will notice that it didn't affect the first page because I said different first page. Can you see that? So you now have 2. The numbering will not stop because you have said number 1, then the numbering will continue. Okay? But if you want the same for all of them, you have to come back to your header by double clicking here. Then disable this different first page. So when you do that, you're going to have a unified, header for all of them. Look at it now. So you now have one, then you now have two, and the likes. Do you understand? So that's how it works. I hope you're getting it. So that's how to apply header. Now, if you want to apply footer, you still go back to insert, then you go to footer, then you're going to select something. Let's say all I want to do at the top, that is the header, is to assign page number. As you can see, this page number, but this page number is built into the header. Do you understand? So you didn't need to select or add page number manually again. It came with the header template that is selected. I hope you understand. So, but if the header template you selected doesn't come with the page number, then you can now add page number separately. So when you want to add page number, look at it, still under insert tab, then you come to page number. You will now decide where you want it to be. Do you want it to be at the top? Look at the top of the page. If you say top of the page, which side? You see left, this is left, this is center, this is right. Okay, you have other format as well. Look at them. One page, page one, one of one. So you can choose any of these templates that you want, depending on what you want. If you want it to be at the bottom, do you want it to be at the bottom left, bottom center, or bottom right? It's your choice. Or any of these other options, can choose any of them. Do you understand that? So these are things that you need to understand. You also have the page margins. So this page margins is different from this top. These two will appear at the top of the margin, that is at the header section, but this one will appear right under the margin. Do you understand? So it will appear, under the header. That's what I mean. So if you select this now, let's choose one for you to see what I'm saying. Look at where that thing is showing now. Look at it, page one. So not at the header section. I hope you're following what I'm saying. So that's how it works. Do you understand? So if you don't want it again, you can also go back. Okay, then go back to the page number. We use that, then remove page numbers. As you can see, it has been taken out. So this page number cannot be removed because it is not a normal page number. This came with the header. Don't forget that. So, but the header incorporated page number into that template. That's why you have those numbers there. But on a normal ground, if the header you are selecting does not have page number, you can add it manually to your document. For example, as it is now, I can now add page number separately. Insert, go to page number, just like what I did the other time. So let's assume that I want the page number to still be at the top. So you can't have that because you already have a page number on the document. But I just want to show you, just to demonstrate it to you. Let's say I want it to be at the center, top center. Look at it. So you will notice that it has removed the other page number because you want to position it at the header. So you can't have two page numbers at the header section. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you need to get that clear. So you can't have two page numbers at the header section. Do you understand? So let me undo it now. So that is clear to you now. But you can have another page number right at the page section or at the bottom. If you had that, it would be applied successfully. I hope you understand that. So let's look at the footer now. So let me close this for us to go to it normally. I'm closing the header. So this is the document, and if you look at it, there's nothing at the footer section. Can you see that? So I want to add footer to it. So how do you add footer to your document? You go to Insert tab, then you come to the header and footer group, and right there you're going to see footer. They are in the same group. So look at it, look at header, look at footer. So click footer. So I select footer, and you see templates, different ones there. You can choose any of them, whichever one you want. Do you understand? But I want to use this particular format because I want to bring in 3 things. Okay, so I'm going to select these blank 3 columns. As you can see, it's been added to this document. If you scroll up, you're going to see it there. Look at it. We're there already. So I'm going to type the name of the company here, Microsoft. Okay, then I'm going to come to this place. I want to add time to it, date and time. So I'll click there, then go to date and time. Let me select this. I think I prefer that, and I'm going to say OK. Then lastly, I want to bring in a picture. Let's say that picture is the logo of Microsoft and I want it to be here. So how do I add that logo to it? So I'm going to select this box, then I'm going to go to pictures. Can you see pictures? You also have online pictures. If you are connected to the internet, you can explore this. Also, you're going to see different pictures there that you can make use of. But if you have a picture in mind that you want to use already, then you can go to your system, check one of the directories on your system, then you're going to insert the picture from there. So I'm going to click this because I want to pick the picture from file. So look at it. Insert picture dialog box is up now, and now these are the directories on my system where I can choose from. So I want to choose from pictures because I have that picture there. So you look at your system wherever you have a picture that you can use, just navigate there, then select that picture. If your picture is in any of the folders, you can open it. Just open the folder until you see the picture, then select the picture like this. Just click it once, then click insert, or you double click and it opens. Do you understand? It's either you double click this or you click it once and click insert. So you do one. So insert now. So look at the picture, is very, very big. So you can't leave this as your footer. So what do? You have your resizing handles. Look at them. All these circles round the picture. They are your resizing handles. So they give you the opportunity to either shrink the picture or expand it. So you can reduce the picture or expand the picture. So when you're pushing the picture in, you are reducing the picture. When you are dragging it out, you are expanding the picture. So you take your mouse pointer to the circle, that is the resizing handle. Then the 2-headed arrow is going to show. Can you see that 2-headed arrow showing? If you take it to this one too, you're going to see it. If you take it here, you're going to see it. So until you see this, you don't begin to drag. You know how to drag. Dragging means hold your left button down and begin to move it. Do you understand? Hold your the left button of your mouse down and begin to drag it. That is dragging. Do you understand? So I want to reduce this picture diagonally to have an even reduction. Do you understand that? If you reduce from here, it means you want to reduce the height of this picture. If you reduce from here, you want to reduce the width. Do you understand that? So look at it now. You see that it's the width I'm reducing. So I would click on do. If you click from here, you drag from here, you are reducing the height. I see that. So I'm going to undo it. But this is the best way to reduce if evenly. So can you see that? I see how it's coming now. Look at how it's turning out. So I'm still reducing. I think I'm okay at this level, so I can drop it now. So look at this now. I want you to look at the layout options beside it. It's here, or you can also come to this wrap text. So when you come to wrap text, the current one there is in line with text, but you can select square. Do you understand that? So square is the best option you can select that will make it to stay where it should be. Do you understand? So when I click here now, you see where that picture is, but it's not aligning with the text. So I can click on it, then use my direction key, the down direction key, to move it down a little. Do you understand that? So if you click outside now, you can check now. Can you see that now? So I think this is okay for me. Alright, so that's how to add all those details. So that's your footer now. So you can double click here to see. So here you have the header, which came with page number. Then you have at the footer section, you have what do we call it now? 3 things: the name of the company, the date, and the logo. So you could have the name, the title of this document here, have something else here, and have anything depending on what you want, to display. I hope you get what I'm saying. So that's how to work. You can see page 2 also. So I think that's that about that. Don't forget that if you do anything on any of the pages, it's going to affect the rest of the pages. Do you understand what I'm saying? So the only exception is if you come to, you can double click on the header now. So look at it, this section, different first page. If you select this, it means it will not affect this page, this first one. So anything you do here will only affect this first page now. So if you want what you do next to affect the rest of the document, you have to go to the next page, which is page 2. So whatever you do on page 2 will affect the rest of the pages on the document. I hope you get what I'm saying. So once you select different first page, whatever you do on page 1 will only affect page 1. It won't affect the rest of the document. But since it's like this, that's why it was able to affect the entire document. Do you understand that? So that's it. So if you are selecting this option, you first need to work on the first page. Then when you're through with it, you now go to second page and work on it separately. And what you now do on page 2 will affect the rest of the pages on the document. I hope that is clear now. So that's how to do your work. So I think I'm now going to show you how to add page number. And I think I would remove. So how do you remove your header and footer? Very simple. Just go back to Insert, go to Header, then click Remove. Remove header. Can you see that? Then for the footer also, you can do the same. You come to this place. Do you understand? And click Remove. Or you can come to the footer itself, double click there. Then when you get there, just come to footer section, then remove footer. As you can see, it's no longer there now. I hope that is clear now. So I'm sure you can do this on your own now. Good. So the last one I want to show you is how to add page number to this document. Alright, so you only want page number. You don't want any other thing. So you still go to Insert, you come to page number, then you're going to determine where you want your number to be. Do you want to be at the top of your page or at the bottom? So it's your decision. Or you want it to be at the page margins, just like what I showed you earlier, or you want it to be at the current position. All these things you're seeing there, those are the positions you're going to have. Do you understand that? So I want top of the page, or let me make it bottom, because most people put their page number at the bottom. So let's look at this bottom, and I like this accent bar, so I choose it. As you can see now, look at it. So you have page 1, then you have page 2. Do you understand that? So it's as simple as ABC. So when you're done, you double click outside or you close it there. Look at it. You can close here for it to come back. Do you understand? So that's the way it works. So you can see page 1, page 2. Now, what if you don't want page 1 to appear here? You want the numbering to start from page 2. Do you understand? You don't want to see it here, but you still want the number to be applied to this page also. That is, it should still remain the same way, but the number should not show here. What do? You go to Insert, you go to Page Number, then you go to Format Page Number. Oh, sorry, that's not what you're supposed to do. We don't want this to show on the first page. That's the only thing we want to do. So what you're going to do is to double click here, okay, at the margin. Then you're going to click Different First Page. So when you click that, it's going to remove it. Can you see that? But you still have page 2 there. You see now? So this is your page 1, but it's not going to show. You know, people do that when they are working on thesis. So they want their title page to be number 1, but they want the next page to be number 2. So, but they don't want that page number to show on the title page. So they will different the first page. Do you understand that? So that's how it works. But let's say you want your title page to be 0, but you want the numbering to start from here, from the second page. So you want this to become page 1. So how do you do that? So the numbering is now what you're going to start from 1. So let's go back now. So how do you now do that? You go to Insert. What I wanted to do the other time is what you're going back to now. So you go to Insert, you come to Page Number, then you come to Format Page Number. Can you see that? Then here now, you see page numbering. Start at where? At 0. So when you say start at 0, it means your title page will now be 0, while the second page will now become 1. So let's see now. Can you see? Nothing will show because we said different first page. It shouldn't show, even though the number has been applied to it. So the number for this is 0, but it won't show because we said different. It don't show it. But look at it now. This is now page 1. So that's how it works. I hope you now know how to add your page number. So if you have 1,000 pages, that's the same way all of them will carry number. So you won't be assigning number to them one after the other. Once you apply page number, it assigns number to each of those pages automatically. So that's how it works. I'm sure you've learned something. So if you want to remove the page number, maybe you don't want it again, you go back to page number from the Insert tab, come to Header and Footer group, then go to page number, then click Remove Page Number. And when you go back now, you won't see anything there. Can you see that? So that's how it works. I'm sure you've learned how to do that now. So see you in the next video. Thank you.